Hey everyone, it's March 29th. It's a Monday. I'm off this Monday, Tuesday, so I'm doing a quick overnight trip. I'm in the Jetta because it is windy today, like 30-40 mile per hour winds. So I'm taking the Jetta, that way I don't have to fight the winds in the Jeep. And I don't know where I'm going. I'm just heading north because the wind's blowing north. Save on fuel mileage, of course. And tomorrow the wind's going to be blowing south, so it'll make the return trip home better. But I'm headed up north, headed towards Watonga now. Probably it's lunchtime, so I'll probably grab something from the gas station and continue north and figure out where I'm going to stop. There's some state parks up there, some lakes, some wildlife areas. I'll find somewhere to stay the night out of the wind. But just heading out for a quick little overnight trip. Well, I made it to Salt Plains State Park, and it is windy today. As you can see it on my hat on because it keeps blowing off. Hopefully I'm out of the wind enough to film right now. I'm gonna try to find a campsite where I'm out of the wind. My normal place I go to is this area back up in here. I believe it's called like the River Road something or another. But anyways, it's windy there. I think the south side is going to be out of the wind, and there's some camp spots over there, so I'm going to go see what I can find. But it's a beautiful day. It's like 70 something degrees. Other than the wind, it would be a great day. But I'll show you around the bottom of the spillway here. Well, I think I found a campsite. I'm on the south side of the spillway here, and it's a pretty decent campsite. The trees block the wind pretty good. It's still pretty windy, but I think it's doable. As you can see there, you got a fire pit and stuff. I won't have a fire because of the wind. Got a couple trees you could probably hang a hammock from. Table and whatnot. And there's the spillway. We're at the very top, basically. But tucked out of the way, or tucked out of the wind a little bit here. So I think I'm gonna set up camp. Trying to decide hammock or ground tent. It's a tough decision. Plenty of room for ground tents. It's pretty flat. But a hammock sounds nice too. But anyways, I'm gonna get camp set up and I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. Well, as you can see there, I got my hammock set up. Went ahead and threw the tarp over it. Had to adjust the underquilt a little bit to make it fit this new hammock because it's longer. But should sleep pretty well tonight. Hey everyone, first of all, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for following my videos, I really appreciate it. I don't know how some of y'all have found me because I don't share my videos in a lot of groups. I don't like to spam people. I figure if it's good content, it'll grow on its own. It is what it is, and I'm not gonna push it. But thanks again for supporting me. If you want to continue to support me, give the videos a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Share them on your pages, share them on your groups. I'm fine with the videos being shared. I just don't want to feel like I'm spamming everyone like some of the people out there that I see a YouTube video in the group every day. But also, I've had a few people message me and say, hey, do you have a Patreon? Hey, do you have a PayPal? And I put it off for a long time because it feels weird to me. But I did create a PayPal. I do have a Patreon that I'm working on. Still trying to figure out how I want to set it all up because it's all new to me. But I'll put that stuff in the description as it becomes available. Kind of surprised people want to help me out, but it will definitely all go towards the channel. Climbing some stairs here. I'm gonna be out of breath. I need to start working out. So I figured I'd make a couple announcements. Life is changing, definitely. I'm sure a lot of y'all had a 2020 about like mine. Kind of went haywire. But it all worked out. And now here we are, 2021. It's almost April. So I'm going to continue to post on YouTube. I've been going on a lot of trips that I don't edit videos up for. Sometimes I just enjoy the moment too much, decide not to film. I say I'm a lot. But most trips, pretty much every trip, I post on Instagram. So if you want to follow me on there, if you're not already, you'll get a lot of pictures and stuff. Mainly cell phone pictures, but they turn out pretty good. So I post a lot of them. Walking and talking was a bad idea. I'm out of breath. But anyways, I do have some trips planned, but I'm also losing my job thanks to Biden's executive order. I work at a prison and it's getting shut down the end of May, actually. So not really sure what's going to happen, not sure where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. I've got some ideas. We'll see if that all pans out. But I will continue to do what I can, and I will try to find a job that allows me to keep camping. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I go camping about every day's off, and that's twice a week basically, the way my schedule is currently. So I need to find something that has a decent schedule, because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy getting out and seeing things, you know, not being stuck at home. And a lot of times it's actually a lot more work to come out. It would be nice to hang at home and chill and watch TV and be lazy, but when I push myself like today, I wasn't in the mood. The trip didn't work out as well as I'd planned. It was windy, so I ended up taking the car. Just kind of goofy things. Now that I'm out here, even though it's windy, it's gorgeous. Seeing this sunset, I'm glad I come out here, you know. You can't see that stuff at home. I mean, you can if you're watching YouTube, like this channel. But enough rambling about all that. I am continuing the videos. If you notice, I've been going through my old footage and trying to edit something out of all of it. That way it's off the hard drive, out into YouTube world, and I can watch it later. You know, it's memories for me. I did go on a trip over spring break, took the boys. We did some rappelling and did some different stuff, but I didn't film much at all because it's better just to focus on the kids, just to, you know, get your priorities straight every now and then. Filming's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. But set my camera down here. Tired of carrying it. But if you follow this channel and you'd like to go on a trip with me, send me a message. I don't go by myself all the time. I actually go with friends as much as possible. Of course, when I go in the middle of the week, most people are working, but I gladly take people along. If you're a fellow YouTuber, great, because then you already know what it's going to be like filming things and how much work that can be. But I do plan on going on trips as much as possible. I love this. I wish I could do it full time. You know, I think that's everybody's dream. It doesn't happen for most people though. So we'll see. Maybe I'll win the lottery if I ever buy lottery tickets. It's kind of hard to win when you don't buy. But I just kind of wanted to give everyone an update. I know this summer there was a lot of downtime. This rail's shaking like we're having an earthquake. Maybe we are. But I know there was a lot of downtime this summer on my videos. I didn't really post much. I've been going through a lot of stuff with life, you know. Losing one of your best friends is tough. Work challenges, life challenges, COVID screwed up a lot of things. But hanging in there. Gonna keep pushing on and keep trying to do what I love, you know. Glad the weather's finally getting more cooperative and I can bring the kids along more, bring the dog. She's getting old. I need to get some trips with her before she can't make it. But I guess it's kind of where I'm at in life. Again, thanks for watching these videos. I'm sure this will be at the end of this trip or somewhere in this footage. But anyways, I'm camped out here at Salt Plains State Park on the south side of the Spillway. It's out of the wind for today. I think tomorrow the wind's gonna change and I'll be in the wind, which I'm going home tomorrow. And literally the only reason I came up here today is the wind was blowing north, so I drove north. And this is where I picked. The wind will be blowing south tomorrow, pushing me home. So in the Jetta, I've used like 1/8 of a tank by the time the trip's done. It's great. The Jeep, I would probably went through like two tanks of fuel. I'm off this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I have a trip planned. As always, my plans usually change, but I'm gonna go explore a WMA area or two that I've never been to. I've got kind of a bucket list this year to go to every state park and film it, maybe not in this year, but starting this year, trying to make a video for every state park and hit up every WMA that allows camping and try to make a little video, especially because a lot of that stuff changes through the years. What has camping now slowly fades away, and while it's here I need to enjoy it. So I encourage y'all to get out. There's lots of good places to camp. As you can see, I'm having fun with a hammock and the Jetta. I've actually got a Walmart tent in the trunk too. That was one of my options to sleep in. So you don't need the rooftop tent, you don't need the big Jeep. Just get out and have some fun. Make some memories, see some views. Oklahoma's a great state, or wherever you're from, get out and enjoy it. But as the sun continues to set, I'm gonna try to get a couple more pictures, do a little editing, post on Instagram and stuff. And I'll probably check in with y'all later. If not, it'll be in the morning. I'm not gonna have a fire or nothing. It's too windy. I'm a firefighter, so I'm not gonna risk starting a forest fire and burning half the world down. Especially when I don't need it. It's still 70 degrees. I'm still plenty warm, and I don't need it to cook. I had my chili mac, and it was delicious. I've never had one before. Definitely would recommend. But I'm gonna go watch some videos, hang out, be lazy. I'll see y'all later. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I'm in the car. Sleeping in the car. The wind picked up last night and ended up breaking the carabiner on my ridgeline for my tarp. And up until that point, I'd laid there a couple hours. Couldn't get comfortable. I don't know if I just didn't have a good hammock lay. Everything seemed right. I was fine in it up until the time it was time to go to sleep. And then I was uncomfortable. But I ended up just throwing everything in the trunk and getting in the car to get out of the wind. So the sun woke me up. I'm gonna head out of here and go get some breakfast. But sometimes this is how trips turn out, you know. Take the good with the bad. Had some good views last night. Head home and see what I find along the way. And get ready for another day at work tomorrow. Thanks for checking out this video. See you on the next one.